first of all, my name is Sean, and I'm from San Francisco, California, and I currently live in Los Angeles. So I came a very long way, and I'm very blessed to be here. And I really believe in synchronicities and things happening. And I've been kind of waiting for this moment to share my story and some of these lessons today with kids just like yourselves or anyone. Like I really believe in inspiring the younger generations because I feel like they're they have so much potential to bring art and inspiration to the world. So I don't. How's everyone's English is pretty. Are you guys able to understand? So.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. If you want me to stop at all and you can kind of translate yeah. So let me know if you think I should pause if you want if you want to translate. Anna, right? Annie. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Basically, yeah. I started on Photoshop probably around you're a little older than you guys actually, because you're what were you? When did you say? 17.
Yeah.
Okay, so I was right around that age when I started my Photoshop, and I went on to start playing with 3-dimensional stuff, and what I'm going to show you today is the exact software that I still use today, and now I do architectural projects all around the world. So and I think the most important thing about today is that I taught everything myself just on YouTube. So with the software I'm going to show you guys today on these. Actually, I can close the door, yeah?
Oh yeah.
Is that okay?
Karena aku tuh dibuat. Beda.
So, yeah, many years ago, about 20 years ago, I was your age. So it's been a long time. But that's given me a lot of time to really, be passionate about something and want to learn it every day. And every time I can't figure something out, I go straight to YouTube,
Oh, yeah.
So, because you can learn everything on YouTube, it's crazy. So I'm gonna put together a document. I've already started it that has all the videos that I use to get to where I'm at today with this software, and I'm gonna make sure that the software is working on all your laptops. I tested it yesterday, and we're also in a position. I'm gonna get you guys a few really powerful computers here that you guys can have forever here at Bali Life. So we're working to get some new laptops that are gonna be able to do some of this really amazing work I'm gonna show you today. But basically, after your age, I went to college, and in college I was a product design major, and one of my classes was to design a lamp, So this was my piece I made in college many years ago, and it turned into a whole. I'll explain the story, but this kind of shows. So I created the sculpture, and then I used a projector to do animations on the sculpture,
Dia desain ini. Terus yang cahaya-cahayanya itu dia pakai proyektornya.
Jangan sebutnya.
So yeah, this is my creation area. But yeah, so this was my project, and this simple project changed my entire life. I met you might meet my partner with my project, Ali. A little bit later, he might come back today. He was with us yesterday, but when I met him and he saw this sculpture I made, he had an idea to make it much bigger and take it to this really big music festival. So I took this design and we made some modifications, and today it's here's another picture of it in my oops, I'm gonna do so now look how much bigger it is. That's me climbing it, building it. Yeah. So this is it when this was it in my bedroom in San Francisco. So this is the original lamp I made next to the very top of the new one. So and now it's currently now it's 20 meters tall now.
Wow.
Yeah. So it just and this is it right here at the music festival. So and there's and this is it. Look, you see it on my back?
Oh.
Right?
Yeah.
But so this now see how much this is, and this just started from such a small like inspiration, you know. In San Francisco, there's a building that's kind of shaped like this that kind of inspired me to make that lamp. And now today, this was in 2019. This is all my friends, and we have like the DJs inside the third act like playing music, you know.
Yeah.
So it's I think it's like a really kind of powerful story to show how if you really stick to something, you can and you're passionate about it, like you never know where it's can take you, you know. And especially it's the beauty of what I'm going to show you today. It's all like free software, but very powerful, you know. And you can learn the fundamentals of working in 3D, but you can design so much. So I have let's see, and there's I'll get into what this picture is because this machine is pretty close to you guys. So I'm working on basically here, let me show you this. So this is a rendering I made. Right?
Yeah.
So that was like I just learned how to use this on I learned how to take it to this level on YouTube over only the last 2 years, like really dedication, you know. But so I'm gonna start with now that you kind of have heard the story, I want to introduce my plan here. So the software is Sketchup. So have you guys ever heard?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, believe it or not, like the SketchUp is how I've created. I do all of my. I design like buildings and layouts and like nightclubs and discos and stuff, and like offices and I do all my artistic concepts in SketchUp. So have you guys ever used it, Emil? No? Okay, cool. So I'm glad I can show you for the first time here. So this is the orbit tool, and you can see if you click and move around, it kind of gives you, you'll kind of see yourself rotating.
Gimana sih jalannya ini? Oh, yeah.
Cool, right? And everything in the 3D world of design, there's three axes. This is the Z, the Z. It's like vertical, up and down. So the blue is always going to be Z, and then there's the X axis. I like like this. There's Z, X, Y.
Yeah.
So it just kind of everything. Once we start extruding objects and creating something in 3D, we're gonna it'll come natural to you pretty quick, like how. But basically the X, Y, Z. So. If you want, like, let's start with just creating a basic cube. So you see the rectangle tool right here?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you should be able to, and it should just default. And then you could click once at the origin if you want. You start yours here and just kind of drag, and then click again. And once the mouses show up later today, you'll find so much more. Everything will be a lot easier to do than the touchpad.
Gimana cara? Gimana cara hapusnya?
Now we're gonna extrude into the 3D plane. So if you see this tool right here, that's called push pull. Or you can just hit P on the keyboard, and it's with all software. It's really good to try to learn the hotkeys, because that's when you can start. Like then you just hit O and you can orbit around, or you can hit R and create another rectangle, or you can hit C and create a circle. So, but I'm gonna hit P for push pull, and if you hold over, it typically, yeah. But anyway, so now once you have this, just click once and drag up. We're gonna create our first 3D, your first 3D, your true 3D object you've ever made.
Gimana tadi?
Oh, yeah.
Cool, huh?
Push pull.
Yeah. Or hit P on the keyboard so that you can start. Yeah.
Ya, baru nggak jalan lagi.
There you go.
Alright. Sesimpel itu sebenarnya. Ini extrude.
Yeah. It's cool, right?
Apa sih kotak? Apa sih?
Box. Apa?
Box.
Yeah.
Cube.
A cube or a box. Technically, a cube is the same on all 6 sides, right? So I guess we'll just call it a box. Cool. So this is so amazing to see. I can almost remember like creating my first 3D cube and being like mesmerized by it because it's a whole new world,
Mm-hmm.
So let's have some fun with this because now there's another tool. If you guys hit F on the keyboard, and then click on one of these faces once. Let's do. Click on one of the edges or the side of the face, and then if you hit F, it'll give you something that looks like this.
F.
Yeah. And F, it stands for offset, but then the key for it is just F. So click and then click again, and you should end up with something like that. Alright. So now let's go back to your push pull. So hit P on the keyboard.
P.
Yeah, P. So hit P.
Sudah jadi.
Okay, now, yeah, see, but now you can put it in, like you can send it inside or out if you.
Kamu bisa masukin ke dalam.
So, click once there. And
Aku ada basic blender soalnya, jadi mengerti sedikit-sedikit 3D.
Oh, kalau ke dalam,
Yeah. And here's like a cool trick. If you
it's like a box.
Yeah, a box within a box. But this is kind of fun if you send it inside, you'll notice when you if it's called snapping. It'll snap to other points, but if you snap it to the other face, look, then it's a hollow. Yeah. And then we have ourselves our first room that we've designed, kind of. This is the basics of kind of creating like walls, you know.
Ini kayak baru satu ruangannya.
And I can't wait till you guys have the mouses too, because you're already seeing the benefit, right? It's like you're probably already building a big skyscraper. New York City, and like I'll come back in a month and you'll have New York. No, you guys are amazing. I never would have guessed you guys would all be like, this is really good. You guys are natural designers. Also, if you click on something 3 times, like I'm gonna click 1, 2, 3, and see on the third click it selects the whole object. I can then hit S for scale. And then check this out. I'm gonna turn this into a modern home. This will be like my living room. So I want to scale it out.
1, 2, 3.
You can see it should turn if you do like 3 clicks on the objects. So I like to hit escape quite a bit because it actually brings me back to what your escape keys had better. So now you have the first room of your house, you know? On the right hand side, you'll see this logo here. It's called 3D Warehouse.
Yeah.
So click on that, and now we get to we're gonna put our first piece of furniture in our new room. Oh wow! So yours, that's perfect. So now, if you hit M for move, you can select like the very bottom of the. No, grab one of like something like that, like right there.
Gimana kecilin ini ya?
And it'll start like snapping to. So if you want to grab the bottom corner, grab that, and then kind of then come down to this face, and we'll try to put it inside the room. So keep going down. There you go. Now it's inside. Cool, right? So you might want to. So maybe hit the space bar to go back to your selection tool. If you hit space bar, I think it's try to hit the space bar here. Okay, and now let's go ahead and triple click on your room because we want to scale up the make sure you click on the left side of the touchpad so that it registers as a left click. Yeah, now hit S for scale. Now take the top, the one in the middle on the top. Yep, and now, there you go. Now we have like a nice sized room, you know?
1, 2, 3.
Let me know if you want help kind of getting you back to the room. So yeah, rectangle, drag that.
Kok nggak mau sih dia? 1, 2, 3. S. Oh.
Yeah.
Something.
Okay, now hit space bar. Okay, yeah, there you go. That works too.
Mana garis birunya?
And then F will give you the offset command. If you want to hit F on the keyboard.
F.
Yeah, and then take that face and do that. And then let's hit P
Di rumahku besar.
for push pull, and then snap it to the outer edge. Now if you hit O for orbit. Cool. Now you can go to your 3D warehouse here. Yeah. And we can start decorating your room.
sana tuh?
You get couch is what I started with.
C
Sofa ya, sofa ya. Gimana kalau bicara diem?
CH
C H
COU
O C O U
C.
C. This one.
Yeah, perfect. So you can kind of scroll around. There's thousands of options. That's a nice one.
I like this one.
I like that one too. That's
Yeah?
nice.
Gimana sih namanya?
Uncle,
Yeah.
Emmanuel say how to. I don't know much in English, but how to. The box is like right
Oh,
away.
Oh wow,
How to just skip staying.
that's crazy.
Apa?
I've never seen that before. You broke the matrix.
Kamu nggak rusak. Maybe coba ulang.
Yeah.
Can
So let's.
start new.
So it's kind of a nice hack. I'm gonna try to catch up with you guys since you already have a full living room. So I created this for you guys last night, and this is just like this is gonna be basically I created these little platforms so that we're gonna create our own temple. So I'm gonna have you guys like help me create some different shapes. There's a couple ways we can do it. We can actually draw like a shape on a piece of paper, and I can take a picture with my phone. And then I can immediately bring it in and extrude whatever shape into a 3D object. So I was thinking we could kind of build a temple, our own little temple, you know?
There's a picture on the left.
Over here and here. What's that?
There's a picture, right?
Which yeah. This is
There's picture down there.
this is picture.
Oh yeah.
Eh, aku mana?
Oh, ada.
Gosh, I can change the time of day. So and this is free software as well. This one.
So it's dark in the morning. Yeah.
Yeah, so this is, I added a couple of lights in here, so you can see the stars and the little vibe there. So this is just kind of get you guys excited about how easy it is. Like, and like watch how quickly, like watch for example, like what's one of your favorite animals? Cat?
Ya,
Mana ya?
No.
ini nih. Pilih dulu.
Itu
Oh gitu. Terus
So watch this. This will be our first sculpture.
Lihat mana coba.
Tong. Ini tentang gini. Indonesia.
Cabut mosa.
Kata.
Hmm.
Jadi.
So see how I put your cat in here? Right here, watch. This is how easy it is to take the software you guys are on right now. It's only one button that you click, and check it out. There's our cat. Yeah. Cool, right? So we'll have our little temple, and it'll be guarded by all your favorite animals.
Second one.
Yeah. Let's put,
Eh, kucingnya nggak bisa lari.
I'll put a little light under the cat here.
Oh, dia mau buat.
Ya.
Bilang dong.
Iya, mantap sih.
So this will probably be I have a feeling the next class will kind of
Finish it up.
start building our temple because today I still want to show you guys this because it's here. How about you? Anna, do you have a favorite animal?
Rabbit.
A rabbit. Okay. Good. I'm happy you guys are giving me things I can spell. This guy's for it.
Yeah.
This one.
Yeah.
So you see, this is the same process. It's a little different because I'm using the actual software, which will be. I'm gonna have make sure when you get. And notice how this is like one group, but I don't want the little piece of green, so I'm gonna click into it. And once you guys start experimenting more, you'll see. But I'm gonna just delete this whole bottom part.
And here with the capacity of the classes, they don't have enough laptops, you said, right?
Well, they have 20 laptops, but they're all in pretty
You
rough
can
shape.
cope with the software.
Yeah, there's no like.
Nah, kamu dulu sama mana?
Like he's, this is probably the only one that can probably do like the higher, like once they get a little bit more, like a couple weeks in, you know.
Yeah.
But they have 20 total combination, but they're definitely they're running the web version of the software, which is great for learning all the fundamentals.
Yeah. But
Just having a couple bigger laptops in here will be really cool for whoever really wants to take flight with it. You know?
sure, of course, yeah.
So that would be really.
I have a friend that works at Toshiba.
Yeah.
I already texted him last night.
Nice.
I went to work for him. Yeah.
That's amazing.
He works there, and his father is a CFO also.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So yeah.
That's amazing because even like the Toshiba, the Chromebooks,
Yeah.
they're like super affordable, but they would be like, and these are all from Australia too.
Yeah.
So they
I don't know, we're getting few, but I'm thinking of like if they send us like, I don't know, 100 or something.
Yeah.
Like just do it.
just
Yeah.
that'd be so
Yeah.
amazing.
I'll send them like Nella will ask from them like let's profile and CV just to present it to them,
Yeah.
and then I have nothing to lose. I can just ask, you know.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Of course.
Yeah, and this is really you guys getting a little more comfortable with it now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
wow, you guys. Okay, so now you're gonna use the rotate tool. So, it's with Sketchup it's Q, and I think it's because like see how the Q looks on the keyboard, it's like a circle with a little line through it. That's I think that's might have been their logic there. But see how when I move it around, I can rotate on different faces. So like if I were to do this, it's just gonna turn it upside down. But if I put it over there, see how it turned flat on the ground? So I can click there. And this is where it starts getting easier to use math. Because, so how many degrees do you want to turn it, would you say? Like, 360 degrees?
Yeah.
So how many degrees are you, in what direction? Okay, that's pretty close. So like, let's 90 degrees is a so there's this is 0 and then 90 and then 180. So you like if like 180 degrees, on a skateboard, that's like a 180. So that's perfectly backwards is 180. So 90 degrees is half that. I want to make a window. I can draw a rectangle. That was R for rectangle, and I can push a window through. So we have a window into our house, or if you guys want to do watch us do some skylights, like a circle on the roof, and then I can do that. So you can kind of start creating. Here, remember that pyramid I made in college? Watch, I'm gonna check this out. I'll make one here in the corner, and then I'm gonna take just the top face. And I'll scale just that.
Oh.
So check it out. That's like a little respect to the past, and see how if I click on this one thing, I can take just an edge and I can drag just an edge or something to make it look more. And then we can put a couch. I could even type in, watch, I'm gonna cheat, I'm gonna type in living room, because then I can maybe get everything all at once. When you start rotating stuff, it's easier to use math. So if you click once, and then you click once to set where the rotation's gonna pivot from, and then you click again, and
Oh.
But while it's free like this, you can just type in the degrees in which you want to turn it. So if you want to do a 90-degree rotation, you would just type in 90, and boom, it'll be perfect. Or if you want to do a 180, like on a skateboard, like perfect, you would type 180. So that's just a good little trick. See, here's my first little.
Whoa. Very fast.
Wow.
Yeah. So, but you guys are gonna be surprised how quickly you can start doing stuff more advanced. You know, all that is like a cube with a couple holes, and then living room, and then click the button, and already you're presenting something on this level. You know, so you guys could get here faster than you might think. You know, especially once we get you guys some bigger computers. You guys should start thinking of the temple we're gonna build too. So I was thinking of like a cool shape you want to design, so we can build our Bali life temple. Can you give us a little tour, or like orbit around?
Keliling.
Keliling.
Tunjukin rumahmu, jelasin.
This is toilet. Apa bilang kamar mandi ya?
Bathroom.
Bedroom ya.
Bath.
Bathroom. Tempat kamar tidur?
Bathroom, bedroom.
Bedroom. Ruang tamu apa?
Hah?
Ruang tamu.
Ruang tamu, dining room.
This is dining room.
Nice. I love the design. It's
Di
really
gunung nggak sih?
Gak tau lah, orang Kak Ani bilang.
Yeah, living room.
It's really cool.
Thank you.
Nice work, brother. How's how are we looking over here?
Yes.
Can you give us a little spin, orbit?
This computer.
Mm-hmm.
Room to room.
Here, zoom out a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ini studionya ini kan room tour kan. Room tour kan.
Yes, it looks and
Kurang lebih sebesar ini agak lebar dikit.
yes,
Yeah.
that the studio.
Iya ini.
So you come
Video.
zoom back away.
Sebenarnya ini purpose sudah
Nice.
Pak.
Just that.
I like it.
Yeah.
So this looks like the interview.
Yeah, this is a video studio apa like that ya. And this my future studio. I want make like this, something like this.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
Really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, make sure you save this because we'll bring this into the virtual reality thing so
Wow.
we can see it with the full resolution.
Okay.
But, wow, that's very cool, my friend. So you built a theater and a video recording studio.
Yeah, video recording studio.
You have multiple models now, and you got the airport. Man, you guys are on fire. All right, and let's see your house.
The masterpiece. The real masterpiece.
So this is my future house, and I just keep going to make the bedroom, and this is the place where I'm playing, and this is the living room. Watching TV here, and this is if I wanna hang out with my friend. I can't. Just sharing time with them here, and this for connecting way. This one,
The hallway.
yeah.
Nice.
Apa nih? Apa
Yeah.
This is really special. Your dream to be an architect when you were younger.
When I'm 11 years old, I want to be an architect, but my mom say, just keep going with them. If you want to be a teacher, and I just say, but I like architect, and I just okay. But in my spare time, I always drawing with some house or something new. It's make me feel flow like
It's a creative,
Yeah.
a creative flow.
yeah.
That's amazing.